live to you from Boston, Massachusetts. It's Cruise Boss and Cruising Holden from the Cruise&Cocoa Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Cruise&Cocoa Show. I am Cruise Boss, and right here is Cruising Holden, and I am so happy to have Travel with Nick here with us today. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, Travel with Nick is one of my favorite YouTubers, and he films some amazing cruise content. Make sure to go check him out on YouTube. Link in the description below. Yeah, so we have got a lot of amazing cruise news for you guys today. Holden, would you like to start us off?
Sure. So our first news is not that good actually. A ferry has sunk off of the coast of Nassau, Paradise Island, Bahamas. This was a Blue Lagoon tourboat, and sadly it hit a wave and it started sinking, and one life was lost.
That is very unfortunate to hear.
Yeah.
For our next story, the Celebrity Ascent entered service on its first cruise ever, which is amazing as I love her in all the celebrity ships in general, but especially like all of the Beyond class. They are so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And the former boss of Norwegian Cruise Lines, Holdings, house is for sale. I can't believe how much that would be for sale for, as it must be an amazing house. Pretty big, it's a pretty big job.
Yeah.
And more with Norwegian Cruise Line, actually. Due to the fleet redeployment, Norwegian Cruise Line has informed guests about the cancellation of about 7 months on board Norwegian Sun, spanning from late March to early November 25th, 2020.
Moving on to a new cruise line after all that Norwegian news, MSC Cruises has announced that they are going to be doing a comprehensive development program for their Ocean Cay MSC Marine Reserve in the Bahamas. This will to enhance the island's infrastructure and environmental stability.
Yes, and an amazing story, which is super cool. A menu from the Titanic's first-class restaurant, dated April 11th, 1912, sold for $101,000 at a UK auction.
Let me tell you, that is way out of my budget.
Me too.
Same here. And Carnival Cruise Line will be the first cruise line in North America to offer 5G mobile connectivity, starting with Carnival Jubilee next month.
And another story with Carnival, a Carnival Cruise Line ship has been sold to another cruise line. Technically, it's not Carnival, it is one of their sibling companies, you could say, named AIDA. Nick, you know more about Carnival. Do you know how to say that?
Yeah, I think it might be Aida, but I mean, even me, I don't know how to pronounce it first. But I think it's Aida. Aida?
Yeah, so it's one of AIDA's older ships, and they have just been sold off to another cruise line.
Yeah, I can't imagine how crazy that'd be if I owned a Carnival ship. But anyways, for our final story today, recent data was released about the booming growth of the cruise industry. Next year, an estimated 36 million people are expected to cruise. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And, Holden, do you want to say anything else before we move on?
No, I think we can start moving on to an amazing interview with Nick. All right, so my first question is, what got you into start doing cruising and I guess travel related content at such a young age? Because looking back at your old videos, first of all, you've improved a lot, but you were quite young.
Yeah, no. So I don't know if you guys have heard of him before or if you've seen his videos, but Josh Hokum. I used to watch his videos all the time growing up, and so I've always been like, hey, I want to be like this dude. And so since we cruised every now and then, I document my experiences and just kind of turned that into a video, and now it's blossomed into what is now. And thankfully, I'm able to cruise a little bit more often, and of course, make more content. So yeah.
I'm very happy that happened because it's one of my favorite channels out there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's great.
I recently came across your Carnival Dream vlogs from way back when, and
Yeah,
it's
Oh, they
crazy
were
how
amazing.
much you've changed, your editing style has changed, everything.
yeah, everything.
All of your vlogs are amazing, and personally, I love your recent Royal Caribbean ones.
Oh yeah, on the lure. Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate that. Got some more coming out for you
That
on the
ship
breeze.
the ship looks like a lot of fun.
Nah, definitely
Yeah.
is. Definitely is. It's a lot of ship too. It's very very big.
Oh yeah, that ship is huge.
Yeah.
Speaking of Allure, what were things that you noticed that were different from Carnival and Royal, and will you be cruising on them again?
Tell the
Yeah,
doors.
so it's definitely the difference is definitely in the atmosphere. Carnival's a lot more lively, and it seems like there's a lot more things to do later into the night. And of
Yeah.
course, like the people are more lively. Royal Caribbean, it's a little bit more laid back. People turn in a little bit more early, but hey, there's a cruise line for everybody. And Royal
Yeah.
Caribbean, I can't say that it's necessarily for me. Carnival's more my jam. But I definitely will be back on Royal Caribbean. I just can't guarantee that it's going to be like my next cruise, which it isn't.
Yeah.
And do you have any plans to do anything with Icon this season or in Icon class?
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure, Icon class. Will it be anytime soon? No, because those prices are through the roof. But
Oh yeah, no.
definitely a few years down the road, I'll be looking forward to doing that. Icon, she's selling out in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so whenever Icon 2 comes out, I'm fingers crossed she comes to Texas because I know we didn't build a big old terminal for nothing. So hopefully one of them comes down here, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what you're saying, there definitely is a change from my cruises I've been on. Carnival almost seems like more of like you're in like Vegas or you're in like a club and things run
Exactly,
way later. Royal Caribbean has a little bit of a party atmosphere, but it's a bit more laid back and modern.
exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, something for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And on your most recent cruise with Colin, can you go over a little bit of that? How was it, and when will your vlogs be coming out if you made them?
Yeah. So that cruise it was amazing. It was really cool. So me and Colin, we've been friends like online for good 3 years at this point. So that was the cruise where we finally got to meet in person, and it was really cool to just kind of like get to see all the stuff that we've talked about, like just happen in real life, and of course getting to meet each other. And then since I've been on the breeze so many times and made so many videos about the breeze, lots of the passengers or lots of the guests on the ship had knew me from those videos. So it was really cool to get to meet everybody that watched my videos in person. And then of course just the normal cruise experience on top of that. I mean, it was great. Carnival never fails. The food was amazing. Those guys' burgers, I can't even tell you how many I got. But no, everything was just great about that cruise. It was only 4 days, so the only thing I can say about that is I wish it was longer, but no, it was an amazing cruise.
Yeah,
And
That
that
those
sounds
sounds.
like a
vlogs,
lot of fun.
yeah, and those vlogs they'll be coming out for you, so I can show you all the fun. Hopefully, it's gonna be a stretch, but I'm hoping for either tomorrow or next Saturday or Sunday, something like that.
Make sure to go
Wow.
check those out.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
coming out for you.
And now I know these are two kind of different questions, but
Uh,
what has been your favorite cruise you've been on, and then what is your favorite ship? Because I know myself that my favorite cruise I've ever been on was the Oasis of the Seas, but my favorite
mhm.
ship I've been on was actually the Mariner of the Seas. So what's that for
Okay,
you?
yeah, okay. So, ooh, that's a tough one. Mm. Okay, my favorite ship overall has got to be the Breeze. Breeze is just like the perfect mix between a newer Carnival ship and an older Carnival ship. It's just all the stuff that you like in one. And then for my
Yeah.
favorite cruise experience, It's probably a cruise that I went on back in 2017. It was on over the 4th of July on the Carnival of Valor. And it was really cool because we went on that cruise not expecting to really know a whole bunch of people. We were just expecting it to be a family cruise. But then once we got on, it was like a whole bunch of our family or a whole bunch of our friends and matter of fact, family that we didn't even know that were going to be on there with us. So it was cool it was just a really cool surprise. And then on top of that, all the 4th of July festivities and parties and stuff, that just made it over the top. So.
Yeah, that's
That
always
sounds like
fun
a
when that
lot of
happens.
fun.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for first-time cruisers? Or
I
people
say,
who want to start a cruising channel or something?
oh yeah, for sure. So I'll answer both of those. So just for first-time cruisers in general, I'd say just get out there, let loose, have fun, because at the end of the cruise, once that cruise is over, you're not going to see any of those people ever again. So get out there, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Try something new. If you've never been zip lining before, do zip lining. You've never done water slides, do water slides. If you're a vegan, eat a hot dog. Just try something new. And then if you're like wanting to start a cruising YouTube channel, just be yourself on camera. Don't be afraid to vlog in public spaces. That used to be one of my things. Like
That is
vlogging
still something I'm getting over with. I hate the feeling of like being looked at while like I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, I feel that. No, it's definitely like you just gotta think of it like as you're talking to another person, like a real person is right there with you. Because I mean, technically, people are gonna be watching that video, so just talk to the camera like it's another person there, and then just honestly, people really don't care. If anything, they think it's cool that you're doing what you're doing. So no, I would just say be yourself and don't be afraid to get out there and film in public.
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely gotten over that more, but when I first started my YouTube channel and I hadn't got any of my camera equipment, I would just film on a phone or stuff like that. And I swear when I was out in public, before I would start recording and after, I would keep talking so it would make people think I was on a FaceTime.
Yeah, no. And honestly, adding on to that, whenever you're starting a YouTube channel, I wouldn't don't go out and buy the most expensive equipment right away, because you don't always know if YouTube's something that you really want to do, right? And so let's say it's not something that you really want to do, and then you stop doing YouTube. Well, you just spent all this money on an expensive camera when you can record on your phone to start off and know that this is really something I want to do. And on top of that, I mean, it's just your phone. You didn't spend any extra money on that, and the quality's on your phone's pretty good. So
definitely.
Yeah.
And any last things that you want to say?
I just say, well, thank you so much for inviting me on here. I mean, it's been a pleasure getting to talk to you guys. Okay, I got a quick question for y'all. What are y'all's favorite cruise ships, and like what are y'all's favorite experiences that you've had on the cruise ships?
So my favorite cruise I've been on was Oasis. My favorite experience on a cruise ship was either visiting Coco Cay for the first time. That was great.
Okay.
And then also just talking with the staff, meeting all of them is one of my favorite things. Like
Absolutely.
my waitress on the last cruise, she was amazing. She like when we would sit down every night, she knew exactly what we were ordering. She would have our drinks already because she knew us so well. She would like yell our names, say hi to us in the buffet, and she even she found my channel and has like messaged me since saying
really?
how amazing I am and how much I've grown, and that's just been so cool. And she was the best, and she was almost like family for that cruise. She got to know us so well, and it was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
For me, it would be going on the Norwegian breakaway.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun. I left from New York City, which is pretty close to where I live.
Wow.
And then we went to Bermuda, which was so much fun getting to explore a place I had never been to before.
Yeah, no.
Visiting a port for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun getting to like see new places. Fortunately, I might never end up at those places again, but like they're definitely really nice.
Not for sure. For sure.
And then the weather there. Those tropical islands have amazing weather.
Yeah.
It's so much fun getting to enjoy all the amazing weather and stuff. And then I come back here.
I've never been able to get myself on an Arctic cruise or any of that. I just like the tropical weather too much.
And speaking of, make sure to check out my video where I interviewed someone who actually got off one of those.
Hey,
all right.
do that.
All right, Nick, thank you so much for joining us. This has been a pleasure. You and then Tyler have been like my favorite video YouTubers for so long, so it just means a lot that you took some time out of your day to come and chat with us.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. It was a good time. Good time.
Yeah, thank you so much. You and Holden actually were the ones that got me started in this. So it was so
Hey,
great.
there you go.
It was so great to get to talk with you.
Absolutely. Great getting to talk to you as well.
All right,
Alright,
thank you so much, and I hope you have a great holiday.
Thank you. You too.
Make sure
Bye
to
now.
like and subscribe to Travel with Nick, me, and Holden.
Yeah.